The weather has been whack lately.
I know, right? There was so much fog this morning I could barely drive to the hospital.
Fog is so problematic. At least it's pretty.
It's pretty as long as you're not the one steering through it. I'm Dr. Jamila. How are you and Dr. Zuri doing?
Hello, Dr. Jamila. We're pretty good. That's perfect. Looks like the weather was foreshadowing our conversation.
You ever walk into a room to get something, but when you're there, you have no idea what you wanted to get? That's the main concept of brain fog. It is a phrase that sums up forgetfulness that is considered as a symptom of menopause. When people experience brain fog, they tend to face difficulty remembering words or phrases' names, birthdays, or numbers. Brain fog can also be associated with distractibility, anxiety, depression, and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, also known as ADHD, are also symptoms that relate to brain fog. The not so bad part, however, is that there are very few research studies that indicate that women's higher level executive function was disturbed by brain fog. Another positive aspect is that brain fog, being a symptom, tends to get better with time and the severity of forgetfulness decreases.
That's still a bit worrisome. Why does brain fog occur in the first place?
During menopause, estrogen levels decline. Despite estrogen being known as a sex hormone, it also has a significant influence on other parts of the body. Estrogen works by binding to receptors in the brain, which when attached to an estrogen molecule carry out necessary bodily functions. For instance, we form new memories, thoughts, and connections in our brain because estrogen stimulates neurons. Areas of the brain that house more estrogen receptors are more affected by menopause. Specifically, the prefrontal cortex and the hippocampus are sections in the brain that form, store, and retrieve memories. These two areas happen to be rich in estrogen receptors, which means estrogen is expected to contribute to memory formation, storage, and retrieval. However, as estrogen levels decline during menopause, the receptors in the PFC and hippocampus are not stimulated enough, entering a deprived state where memory is not fully regulated and brain energy levels fall.
That makes some more sense. Is there anything I can do to lessen the severity of brain fog or maintain my memory functioning?
I'm glad you asked. One of the most important tips to preserve your memory is getting enough rest. It is important to maintain a consistent sleep cycle, even on the weekends, and sleep a full 7 to 8 hours without distractions. Food rich in antioxidants and vitamins A, C, and it can help protect the cells in our brain and rejuvenate brain energy. Fruits, vegetables, and whole grain products like bread are necessary for a healthy diet. Foods with omega-3 and omega-6, such as eggs, fish, nuts, and seeds, help with obtaining protein and bone health. Of course, physical exercise is vital during this stage, and according to the American College of Sports Medicine, it is recommended that women experiencing or about to experience menopause get at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise each day, 5 days a week. As important as physical exercise is, mental exercise is equally important. Activities like completing puzzles, playing word games or online brain games, reading books and newspapers, learning something new, and socializing are all vital to preserve brain health and limit memory loss. It is important to keep in mind that while forgetfulness is normal during the aging and menopausal process, more severe cases of memory loss should be accompanied by doctor visits. For instance, neglecting hygiene, forgetting how to use common objects, unable to understand directions, getting lost in familiar places, or struggling to carry out basic daily activities. While it is okay to forget your keys and someone's name, the serious cases can be correlated to memory loss caused by other reasons, so a doctor checkup is highly recommended. I know this is a difficult time for you, Miss Lizzie, but I hope as you get your questions answered, you can feel more confident and prepared as you enter menopause.
Yes, thank you for your help, Dr. Jamila. I can't wait to learn more.